Welcome to the Hollywood apocalypse. While creativity in Hollywood seems to have vanished like a fart in the wind, the House of the Mouse has announced its latest cash grab is to have Dr. Frankenstein, aka Kathleen Kennedy,
Your heart's an empty hole.
Alongside the Hunchback of London, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
No, it's pronounced Igor.
But they told me it was Igor.
Well, they were wrong then, weren't they?
Resurrect the corpse of the Indiana Jones franchise in order to feast on the brains of the movie-going public.
That's kind of an overreaction to a little harmless necrophilia.
Fortunately, since this turd won't hit the bowl until about 2022, there's still time to prepare. So time to bag up or shut up, my friends, as we examine the signs of the coming social justice apocalypse of Disney's Indiana Jones 5.
The search for more money.
Sign number 1. Incompetent Production. Kathleen Kennedy, who Disney has discovered is harder to kill off than an undead monkey,
No, that don't do no good.
It does me.
and who has demonstrated a talent of not only destroying even the strongest franchise in Thanos-like fashion, but can resurrect its woke-infested corpses to do her bidding.
Try not to hurt your girl parts on the multitudes of minions I've set upon you.
And while we have yet to see a definitive script, her history of degrading, humiliating, and ultimately killing off strong male leads to make way for overpowered female characters, like rats abandoning a sinking ship, it's a surefire sign of coming disaster.
I'm just gonna hide under the sink till y'all go to sleep, then I'm gonna come out and make my poops and your kicks.
Sign of disaster number 2. Iffy Actors. While Harrison Ford is the definitive Indiana Jones, and can still act circles around most of the brainlets in Hollywood today, the simple fact of the matter is, he's too fucking old for this kind of movie.
If you fell down in the shower, that thing would be your tomb.
I mean, I love Tomb Raider, but even I don't want to see a current-day Angelina Jolie step onto that stage.
The other day I got out the shower, and I bent down and reached for a towel, and I felt a sharp pain in my chest. I was standing on my own titty.
Aside from already suffering injuries on set, Ford is still currently shooting in London, while his stuntman continues the action scenes without him with motion picture capture markers, indicating the remaining scenes will be another over-dependent deep-fake CGI fuckfest.
Oh, come on, people. That's it, Stan. I'm not sitting through a whole movie with you. Dude, wait, I'm sorry. No, Kyle's right. You suck, dude. Me? Did you see that shit?
Sign of impending doom number 3. More Iffy Actors.
Fuck's sake.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who wrote the script for No Time to Die, successfully cutting James Bond's double O's off, will not only star alongside Harrison Ford, but will in all likelihood replace Indiana Jones as the lead character. I guess it's no surprise considering her last role under Kathleen Kennedy was the voice of a snarky social justice robot. Shit, talk about typecasting. Seriously, can anyone name one film or TV show where this type of pegging the patriarchy character swap actually worked? Not to mention her acting experience is limited to a couple of TV shows on the BBC.
Is that it?
Which probably explains why the BBC is currently losing more customers than a D-grade taco truck. Oh well, at least she'll still be able to smash the patriarchy by averting that pesky male gaze.
Ah, Gravity, thou art a heartless bitch.
Another sign that we're truly fucked. Multiple rewrites. With a script that's been passed around more times than a Hollywood hooker, it's a pretty good indicator of impending disaster. First, it was David Cope, who wrote Crystal Skull.
Oh, God.
Then went to Jonathan Kasdan, who wrote Solo.
That looks pretty good. How can you say that looks good?
Then it had an affair with Dan Fogelman.
Who?
Then it got back together with Cope.
So, tell me, is there any tread left on the tires at all? Or at this point, would it be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway?
Only to end up in a foursome with Mangold, Jez, and John Henry Butterworth. Holy shit, who's running this project, Disney or Harvey Weinstein?
Remember, kids, she's not a whore if she's an actress.
Which brings us to the scariest sign of all. Shaky direction. It's hard to imagine any Indiana Jones film without Steven Spielberg at the helm. Not only a talented director, but aside from George Lucas is the only one in Hollywood who is more familiar with this particular franchise. But the captain has been relieved and replaced with director James Mangold.
It's Godzilla!
Shit, that's like replacing Captain Kirk with the guy who piloted the Titanic.
We'll simply set a new course for that empty region over there, near that blackish, holish thing.
Even George Lucas, who helped create Indiana Jones, didn't want anything to do with this project. So while Spielberg is out as director, Lucas not interested, and a director now who spends more time on Twitter calling out fans than in the studio.
Why is he such a jerk to everybody? Because he has a very, very small penis. I've seen it, actually, and it's like you don't even want to make fun of it.
All I can say is...
Iceberg, right ahead!
Now, I'll admit there is a chance I could be wrong here.
I'll believe that when my ship turns purple and smells like rainbow sherbet.
Perhaps Kathleen Kennedy has learned from her mistakes.
I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Perhaps Phoebe Waller-Bridge will deliver an outstanding performance.
What are you doing?
I forgot.
And maybe Indiana Jones won't be ruthlessly humiliated.
I can almost feel his balls on my fist!
Or be unceremoniously killed off to make way for another overpowered female lead.
Stop acting so stupid!
But, like I said, there's always a chance, right?
Let's all repeat the mantra, it's only a movie. And if you think you're going to go into the movie and recapture your childhood, you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Okay, maybe not. Thank you for watching, and as always remember, when they decide to clutch their pearls...
Oh, there's the money shot, baby.
We'll provide the necklace, right here, on Salty Buttered Bags.